Hello, YouTube. Some of you might remember an old political slogan from the early 1990s, from the time of the US presidential election. It's the economy is stupid. Well, I am paraphrasing it to be, it's the volcano is stupid. Just remember it when arrogant, condescending, but empty-headed entertainment personalities, as well as the cunning media types who call themselves journalists, promulgate and proclaim statements about climate change. Several months of this year have been recognized as abnormal in terms of temperature, and July has become the hottest in the history of observations, perhaps even in 120,000 years. Although how they keep score, I don't know, but let's leave it at that. In 2023, absolute temperature records were updated in many countries of the world, including in European countries which suffered from unbearable heat. Scientists have found the cause of climatic anomalies, excess moisture in the atmosphere, which was formed after the eruption of the underwater volcano Hanga Tonga Hanga Ha'apai in the Pacific Ocean. The eruption began on January 13, 2022. The next day, the volcano erupted with unprecedented force, as if 600 nuclear bombs dropped on Hiroshima exploded at once. The cataclysm became the strongest in the history of mankind. The heat released from the contact of the incandescent magma with water turned its gigantic volumes into steam. Scientists estimate that 50 million tons of water vapor were released into the atmosphere. Already in September, climatologists at the National Center for Atmospheric Research in Boulder, United States, warned in the journal or magazine Science, global troubles should be expected, but not such as the emissions of even very large land volcanoes are fraught with. Sulfur dioxide, ash, rock particles, with which eruptions saturate the atmosphere, as a rule, contribute to cooling. They delay the sun's rays and arranged a so-called nuclear winter, and if there are a lot of them. And Hanga Tonga Hanga Ha'apai, on the contrary, will heat up the Earth's atmosphere. Well, steam rising above the ground is lighter than other volcanic aerosols. It stays in the air for a long time, absorbing solar radiation and re-releasing it as heat. It heats the surface of the Earth. So the scientists were quite right. The atmosphere has indeed warmed up, and it will continue to heat up. Therefore, the heat will only increase next year. Recently, British scientists, Atmospheric, Oceanic and Planetary Physics, Department of Physics, University of Oxford, United Kingdom, confirmed the findings of their colleagues, and they noticed that there was more moisture in the atmospheric layer, which is located at altitudes from 50 to 20 kilometers. Much more, the Americans recorded an increase of 5%, the British of 15%. So forecast for the near future, the average temperature of the Earth's surface may increase by 1.5 Celsius. The result is further warming and heat, yes, and who knows, maybe the prolonged and heavy rains that have become more frequent in many places of the planet lately are also caused by excess moisture in the atmosphere. The good news is that the impact of the eruption on the climate will come to naught, as they say. However, not tomorrow, but only in 5 years. And I want to repeat to you, I've spent years in very cold climates, and when it's very cold, nothing grows, and there is hunger and starvation. Nobody likes heat, but things grow. Nobody wants climatic changes like that. But just remember, when you hear these empty-headed media types doing their pronunciations, it's the volcano, stupid. There's not much or anything you can do about volcano eruptions. So that's what I wanted to let you know, and I thank the scientists for giving us this information. If you like my research, please support me to the links you'll find in the description to this video. I'll bring you more interesting scientific news as well, so you know what's going on around you. And I thank you for your attention to my work. Please tell others about my channel.